let's meet our panel of famous names. Please welcome Greg Brinkman, Alyssa Nicole, and Max Studel. And your host and moderator, another famous name, Jessy Leppert. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, and hello and welcome to The Names the Same. This is our very first show. And tonight you're going to meet some people who have very famous names. Names the same as celebrity and places and things that we all know. And always it's up to our trio of experts to figure out who our guest names really are. Okay, to get things going, let's meet our first guest with a famous name. Hello there. Have a seat. All right, don't tell me your name. Tell me where you're from. Well, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. You're from Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, wow. And what do you do for a living? I'm retired. You're retired. Okay, I can see you have a very famous name, and from now on, I'm going to refer to you as Mr. X. From now on, so that I don't give away your name by accident. And for submitting this name, we are sending $200 to Miss Amber Johnson, also from Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, now let's show the home audience this gentleman's famous name. Okay, now this is really your name. Yes, okay. Now, we checked everything. We checked birth certificates. We checked ID cards. We checked driver's license, etc., 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 and the list goes on. Now, what the panel is going to do is they're going to ask Mr. X yes or no questions to figure out what his name is. And the panelist who guesses the name right gets to keep a check for $250. But if the panel wastes all 10 questions or doesn't guess the name, the losers pay the $250 and the winner keeps the check. I think I said that already, but you'll figure out the rules as we go along. All right, now, Mr. X's name represents a person. A famous person. Okay? And for that, let's start the questioning with Greg. Are you living? No. You're not living? No, I'm not. Okay? Were you ever living? Yes. Were you involved with politics? No. Were you involved with sports? No. I pass. All right, Alyssa, 10 questions. Hello, were you involved with movies? No. Were you involved with music? No. Were you involved with science? No. Were you involved with arts and literature? No. Oh my goodness. Were you involved with ancient history? No. Were you like a spokesperson for something? Kinda, yeah. Okay, you were a famous spokesperson. I pass. All right, Max, 10 questions. Okay, did you die in this century? No. Did you die in the 20th century? Yes. Okay, were you like a spokesperson for food? No. Were you like a spokesperson for like a school or something? No. I pass. All right, Greg, 5 questions left. Okay. Were you about your death? Were you murdered? No. Were you killed in a car accident? No. Did you die from a disease? Yes. I pass. Alyssa. You died from a disease. Was it cancer? No. Wait a minute. Did you have AIDS? Yes. Are you Ryan White? Ryan White! Ryan White! All right. Ryan, go pick up your checks for $250. That's $500. Go pick up the checks from Greg and Max. And thank you for being here on The Name's the Same. And you take a good care of yourself. And have a nice, healthy rest of your life. And we're going to be back with another guest. Stay with us. All right, that was fun. Let's meet our next guest with a famous name. And first off, welcome back to the show. I got a little tongue-tied. I didn't know we were still on the air, but all the cue card said was, let's meet our next guest instead of welcome back. Hello, sir. Or ma'am, I should say. Ma'am, you're a woman. I'm sorry. All right, ma'am. What do you do for a living? I'm retired. Oh, wow. We have a lot of retired contestants on our very first show. That's something. All right, I can see you have a very famous name, so why don't we take a look and see this lady's famous name? All right, now this is really your name? All right. And you submitted the name to us, so we don't have to give money out to anybody. Okay. Panel, Miss X's name represents a person. A person. All right, so why don't we start the questioning with Alyssa this time? Hello, Miss X. Are you living? Yes. Are you involved with music? No. Whoa. What makes you say no? I think we should say yes. Oh, okay, then yes. Okay. Have you ever made any music videos? No, I haven't. Oh, no. Ma'am. Listen, that's fine, but we are talking about your famous counterpart, the other one. Oh, the other one. Yes. Okay. So you have made music videos. Are you still active today? Yes. Are you also involved with television? I'm going to have to say yes. I pass. Max, 10 questions. Hi. You made music videos. Were you popular in the 1980s? No. Do you play musical instruments? No. Are you female? Yes. Okay. Are you involved with country music? No. Oh my goodness. Are you married? Yes. Is your husband famous? I'm gonna have to say someone who she was married to is famous. Yes. Okay. Was he a singer? Yes. Are you Jessica Simpson? Jessica Simpson! Unfortunately, Greg didn't even get a chance to participate in this round. All right, Jessica. Go over there and pick up your checks from Greg and Alyssa. And thank you for being here on The Names the Same. Take care. And we're going to be back with a special feature of our show. It's called I'd Like to Be. And we'll be back with our special guest right after this. Welcome back, and before we play I Like to Be, I just want to say, if you'd like to be in the audience of The Names the Same, we'd love to have you here. Simply write for tickets to The Names the Same, ABC TV, New York 23, New York. And now we've come to the I'd Like to Be portion of The Names the Same. And here to play I'd Like to Be is a good friend of mine, Larissa Ertel. Come on in, Larissa. Have a seat. Hello, Larissa. Now, gameplay is going to be played a little different. Instead of you asking Larissa, are you living or are you involved? Well, yeah, if you are involved, but like, are you living and all that? It's going to be different this time because we're going to ask Larissa about somebody who she would like to be if she were not herself. Okay? But I'm going to give you a clue of who the person who she wants to be is right after we show the name. And here's the name right now. Okay, Larissa, so this is who you want to be. Okay. All right, panel. Who Larissa wants to be is a person. A person. And let's start the questioning with Max. Hello, Larissa. Hi, Max. The person who you want to be is female? Yes. Okay. Is she living? Yes. Is she involved with music? Yes. Okay. Is she currently active? Yes. I pass. Oh, okay, Greg, 10 questions. Okay. You're a singer. Are you in a band? No. Do you play instruments? No. Do you dance? Yes. Have you made music videos? Yes. Do you still make music videos? Not to our knowledge. I don't think so, no. Okay. Are you married? No. I pass. All right. Alyssa. We have Alyssa and Larissa here. Alyssa, 10 questions. Okay. I think you dance. When you dance, do you show your midriff? I'm going to have to say yes. Okay. Were you big at the new millennium? I'm going to have to say no. All right. Did you begin at the beginning of the last decade? No. Did you begin in the 1980s? Yes. Okay. Do you have children? No. Okay. Are you a choreographer? Yes. Are you Paula Abdul? Paula Abdul, yes. Well, I wouldn't say you're, but she wants to be Paula Abdul, and but you were asking her like, are you this and that? But we'll give it to you anyway. But next time we do I'd like to be, just say, is the person a dancer, or is the person in music videos, okay? Just reminding you panelists to do that next time. Okay, Larissa, thank you for being here. You're going to give money to your favorite charity, and just go pick up your checks from Max and Greg, and thank you for being here on The Name's the Same. Take care now. All right, I think we have time for another one. Let's meet our next guest with a famous name. All right, have a seat right here, sir. Don't tell me your name. Tell me where you're from. I'm from Orlando, Florida. You're from Orlando, Florida. Okay, Mr. X. Okay, I see you have a very famous name, and for submitting this name, we are sending $200 to Mr. Joshua Jones, also from Orlando, Florida. Now let's show the home audience this gentleman's famous name. All right, now this is really your name. Okay. All right. Now, Mr. X's name represents a thing. A thing. And since Alyssa got the I'd like to be portion right, she goes first. Okay. Hello. This thing, is it something I would have in my house? Yes. Is it like a pleasant thing? Yes. Okay. Is it a romantic thing? Kind of, yeah. Okay, I pass. Oh, that was 3 questions, Alyssa. Max 10 questions. Okay. Is this thing, would this also be outside the house? I would have to say sometimes, yeah. Okay. Would I bring this like on vacation? Not primarily, no. Okay. Is this a living thing? Yes. Is it something I would put in water? Maybe not, no. I pass. Greg, 10 questions. Okay, this thing, it's living. Is it a pet? Yes. Is it a small pet? Yes. Do I put it in water? No. Do I put it in a cage? No. Are you like a puppy? No. Are you a kitten? A kitten! A kitten. All right, what does the A stand for? Arthur. Arthur Kitten. All right. Go pick up your checks from Alyssa and Max, and thank you for being here on The Name's the Same. Okay, we have time for one more, and we're going to do something a little different. Instead of 10 questions, the panel is limited to 5 questions apiece. Now let's meet our next guest with a famous name. Okay, have a seat right here. All right. Don't tell me your name. Tell me where you're from. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I go to school at the Pittsburgh High School. All right. Okay. All right, we have a Miss X here. Let's show the home audience Miss X's famous name. Okay, all right. Miss X's name represents an action. I always want to know, what's this black thing right here? Oh, it's my special cardboard thing. It's a good luck charm. Okay, all right. As I always said, Miss X's name represents an action, and we're going to start the questioning with Max. Remember, 5 questions apiece. Here we go. Hi, this action, would it be something I would do? Yes. Okay. Would I do this at home? Yes. Would I do this when I'm not at home? Yes. Would I do this with friends? Yes. Would I do this around the holidays? Yes. And you are out of it, Max. Greg, over to you. Okay, this action. Is it a pleasant action? In some occasions, yes, but most of the time, no. Okay. Does this involve sleeping? No. Does it involve dating? Some occasions, yes. Alyssa, over to you. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Does it involve the body? No. Does it involve partying? No. Oh, yes, it could. Okay. I'm sorry I have to call time. You have had fun with this one. This is I drink. I drink. And what does the I stand for? Irene. Irene. All right, Irene, go pick up your checks from the entire panel. Thank you for being here on The Names the Same. All right, let's do some accounting. Greg, how did you do? Well, I only got only one, so that means I lost $1,000. Okay, and Alyssa? Well, I only got two, so that means I lost a total of $750. And Max? Well, I only got one, so that means I lost 1,000. Okay. Thank you. Thank you three for being here. You'll be back again soon. And remember, this is just a series of specials with Names the Same until we get to be a regular program. We don't know. But I'd like to thank you all for being here on The Names the Same. See you next time. Good night, everybody.